What's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. So, will this be your Ferrari by December of 2025, the end of the bull run? What are you going to be spending your money on? I know a lot of people in the comments below, they get excited about buying the nicer, luxurious things for their family, for themselves, to live an amazing lifestyle. You know, obviously, you don't Lambo unless you real estate first, and then you can do some nice things and some fun stuff when you have passive cash flow and you got rental properties. But first your crypto, then your real estate, then your Lambo. Are you going to be doing a Ferrari, a Lambo, a Maserati, an Audi R8, a Bugatti? What color is your Bugatti? Are you backing up the truck? You know, last bull run, I got excited. You know, yeah, I bought a Bronco. Okay, I bought an Audi R8, but I didn't do that until I had real estate. But first, I had to have crypto. And one of the main cryptos that I believe is going to perform well this bull run is XRP. So let's talk about it. I'm going to bring up the charts. We're talking about XRP. We're talking about Bitcoin. We're talking about Ethereum. We're talking about Internet Computer. We're talking about Dogecoin. We're talking about Star Atlas, Solana, some of the top hot projects right now. Mastercard coming to XRP. Are they partnering with Ripple? We have some breaking news to bring to you guys, so you're gonna love this video. Hang tight. Comment 777 if you're feeling blessed. Comment 777 if you're feeling bullish. SBI, what are they doing with Ripple? Guys, these announcements that have been taking place right now every single day, and XRP's price is still below $1. You're witnessing history right now, and I know I sound like a moon boy for XRP, but I'm telling you, get ready for this. It's building, the pressure's accumulating like a water pump, right? You can see the chart. We're in an upward trend like a water pump. First, the pressure builds, and then the water, you can't stop it. You can't stop the dam once it breaks, and once it does, you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree. So confirm it by taking your putter, grabbing the like button, and tap it in. Give it a tippity taparoo. Again, we're doing it for grandma because we're beating the SEC. We're buying her house back with XRP. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back. So here are the latest developments and why they are a big deal for the crypto market XRP. Number one, Standard Chartered Bank, which is a significant player in the financial industry, reaffirms their prediction that Bitcoin will reach $100,000 by the end of 2024. And so I talked about this in yesterday's video. I'm going to expand upon this and connect the dots so you guys know why this is such a big deal. Because number two, the bank is anticipating the approval of a US spot-based Bitcoin ETF, which can happen sooner than expected in Q1 of 2024. And this is going to open the door to institutional players to invest into crypto. Now, I did talk about the other side of the coin, where a potential scenario is the SEC finding something in their bag of tricks to delay it, but nonetheless, they are prepping their clients to get ready for this. So leading up to January, we're expecting the markets to see bullish momentum. Now, what happens in January for an approval, a delay, a deny? We'll wait and see what happens on what the SEC says, but they're prepping everybody. They're telling people that it's basically a done deal. And so because that's happening, money's flowing into the crypto market right now. And most likely it's going to flow into the crypto market all through December. And so it's going to look amazing. Now, again, not financial advice, no investing advice, all educational purposes only. Don't buy or don't sell anything I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm bringing you guys news. I'm showing you what's happening on the charts, and what you choose to do is up to you. But additionally, number three, the next Bitcoin halving is scheduled for late April of 2024, which could further boost, crypto, because there's going to be a limited supply from Bitcoin's halving, which drives demand. So we have the macroeconomic pending collapse on the horizon, but yet we have ETF narrative, Bitcoin's halving narrative, so it's like 2 to 1, and that's balancing out to where that's why crypto's rallying right now. Rather than investors being scared, they're bullish. And with the SEC or with Binance, CZ stepping down from Binance, that's even more bullish, because people believe now that an ETF has a higher likelihood, with Binance having less of a control over the market, because they had such a big control over the amount of crypto that was being traded on their platform. And obviously that threatens the US institutions. So with CZ out the way, it honestly allows for like BlackRock and all these companies to have a little more play at the table, even though they already have the largest play in the globe in terms of asset manager space. But number four, notably, Standard Chartered and SBI Holdings are forming a $100 million digital asset joint venture in the United Arab Emirates. Now, I was just out in Dubai for the Ripple Swell event that was going on out there. They were just approved out there. The partnership is aiming to invest in digital companies like Ripple, Ripple, a portfolio company of Standard Chartered Ventures and a partner of SBI Holdings, recently acquired Medico for $250 million, and it's signifying Ripple's commitment to expand its presence in the crypto space. And XRP gained regulatory approval under the Dubai Financial Services Authority's virtual assets regime, which enables DIFC registered firms to incorporate XRP into their services to bridge the XRP ledger. Guess what, guys? The oil money. And so it's happening to bridge between banks as well, too, to bridge between different currencies. So it's happening. It's just taking a little more time than everyone's expecting. But, the railway is being set. The runway is getting ready, and everyone's sitting in the plane waiting for takeoff. There's going to be turbulence on the way up, so you have to be ready for those corrections that are going to take place, too. But number 7, Standard Chartered's long-standing involvement in Ripple and the broader crypto ecosystem demonstrates growing acceptance of digital assets in the traditional financial sector. So these developments are suggesting a promising future for XRP in the wider crypto market and for Lambos on the beaches of the moon. But look at this. Here's some documents to back this up. So right here, Ripple posted this in September of 2016 saying Standard Chartered Bank has announced that's made a strategic investment in Ripple back in 2016, guys. And you can look this up on Ripple's official website, or you can just go to the community section. Standard Chartered at around 84,000 employees, 150-year history in some of the world's most dynamic markets. And Alex Manson, who's the global head of transaction banking over at Standard Chartered, said that digitization is a key priority for the banks to facilitate trade, commerce, and investments. We can better serve our clients by connecting business communities in a more efficient way. Ripple is one of the most advanced distributed ledger technology companies in the industry with immense experience in financial services and compliance. Through this investment, we can leverage Ripple's expertise in co-development more commercially viable applications to support the evolving need of our clients and their ecosystems. Writing's on the wall, guys. We're just getting ready. Looking at the XRP price chart, the support that we're watching is obviously 55 cents. If we see XRP see suppression to the downside, but the resistance to look for is the high post lawsuit right here of 85 cents but to 90 cents. But I think technical analysis for XRP is irrelevant when they do flip the switch, because this project runs fast, and you just got to you don't get out the way, you just got to be in the seat for this, because at any moment this project can freaking go crazy and it just snaps. Because the more pressure that builds up, when the water does flow, when the dam breaks, you can't stop it. It's a tsunami, right? It just flows in quick. And all of a sudden, these resistance levels, even if we see XRP sell off to the downside down to 45 cents, consolidate towards the end of the year, ETF approval happens, boom, XRP could snap really fast through the resistance of July of 2023 and all the way up to $1.30. It could happen really quick. We see consolidation periods, corrections, some sort of triangle formation, maybe rising wedge, symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle, and then XRP tests the next level. How this works is there's zones, right? So when you gain a level, you test the next level, and then you see consolidation at certain levels. So you see these resistance levels right here, right? The main resistance level is the high of July of 2023. The next resistance level is $1.30. The next resistance level is $1.96. So when we break through resistance levels, you can skip a level. It's kind of like jumping a grade in school, right? If you're smart enough, or in this case, you have a strong enough development and you have strong enough backing and institutions coming in at the same time to buy a project, you skip a grade, right? So XRP, how did it skip all of these grades, these levels, so to speak? Well, this consolidation period, XRP was in a downtrend since December of 2013 for 1,200 days, guys. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 to 5 years, right? It was suppressed, meaning it's a 20-year-old still in 6th grade is what happened there. So XRP had to skip all these grades to go from 0.005 upwards of $3.32 because of the utility behind the projects, the partnerships that they had. So XRP's price is down to 62 cents. How many partnerships have we been sharing on this channel? How much development has Ripple been making as a company? They won the lawsuit. They're the only altcoin right now that has the clarity. XRP is like a 100-year-old student in 8th grade now, guys. What do you think the price is going to go to? I mean, you could do the math there. I'm not saying the XRP is going to go to any price specifically, no price targets, but it's obvious at this point. But it's contingent on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's sitting at $37,000 with the ETF approval potentially coming in January, depending on what the SEC decides. The next level for Bitcoin to watch for is right around $45,000 all the way upwards of $48,000, nearly $50,000. So that's the next level to watch. If we see Bitcoin push upwards of this level and we see a massive green candle and Bitcoin starts to run quick, I would expect a rejection at this level, consolidation period, maybe to see Bitcoin drop back down, and then consolidate sideways. If we see Bitcoin come all the way back down to $30,000 to $32,000, this is the level of support that we're watching right here for Bitcoin to come into, going into the halving. So ETFs get approved going into that, or going into the news, the price is rallying up. If they delay it, that would cause the crash. If they deny it, that would cause the crash. If they approve it, that might cause the consolidation period a little bit higher, and we don't see Bitcoin down at $30,000 to $32,000. That could very well happen, and we could just push higher to the all-time high, guys, and we could see a scenario where Bitcoin just hovers around $45,000 to $50,000. But people that bought up here at the complacency stage in the psychology of a market cycle would most likely be taking profits, because you buy Bitcoin at $48,000 and you've been sitting on Bitcoin for an extended period of time at 606 days, so nearly 2 years. When Bitcoin goes back to your break even and you're just pissed off and you got your 100K back, some people might just sell out of it, guys. But I don't expect that many people to sell, honestly, because if they've been holding that long, right, the long-term holders of Bitcoin are going up, the short-term holders are getting shaken out, and institutions are grabbing the bags behind the scenes through transfers, not through buy or sell orders on centralized exchanges, but through billion-dollar transfer deals and through BlackRock and these other companies. Guys, I've had some conversations with some people to confirm all this stuff. Some of the stuff I can't share publicly, but there's a lot of big deals going on behind the scenes with Bitcoin, and that's going to affect the altcoin market. One of the biggest altcoins is Ethereum, right? Ethereum is in this ascending triangle right here, and if we trace up Ethereum in the past, back of 2020, Ethereum had this major resistance to break through of about $350. And you can see in the 2019 rally was rejected. That was the support where Ethereum bounced in March of 2018 to go into the complacency dead cat bounce right here. Right? We saw complacency, then we saw it go all the way down, get obliterated. People say these low cap altcoins are risky, but you look at Ethereum dropped 94%. Ethereum was the largest altcoin. Everything's risky. I mean, what did Bitcoin drop? 70%, 80% last bull run. So everything gets obliterated. So everything in crypto is risky. And realistically, I'm going to talk about some other altcoins that I believe have higher upsides than Ethereum. But Ethereum, when it runs, it'll run quick, guys, because it's still the largest by market cap altcoin, even though Solana will perform better. But right here, key point. When Ethereum broke this resistance, it didn't just come up to it, test it, get rejected, and hover to it. It broke right through it, went above it, and then came back down to back test it, consolidated sideways, then took off from there. So I would expect something like that to happen soon for Ethereum, where Ethereum is actually consolidating at this resistance right now, and the pressure has been building for Ethereum to break. When Ethereum breaks, the next stop for Ethereum is within this zone of resistance right here. But when we push up with Bitcoin going into January, I would expect a back test at some point of this horizontal resistance of around $2,000 to $2,100 some odd dollars. So we could see the chart look something like this, where Ethereum rallies up real quick, gets rejected from the complacency high of April of 2022, right about here, and then comes back down to back test this resistance that it hit August of 2022, almost April of 2023. It's currently at it right now. So this is going to be a very strong range of support to come back and back test. So when we see Ethereum break out, be careful, guys, because we're going to see massive price action. We'll probably see the RSI popping up here of 80 to 90, potentially all close to 100. And a lot of people are going to be buying in here, not realizing that a correction is going to be coming to the downside leading into April of 2024 for Bitcoin's halving. So the next best entry point in the markets is going to be on the correction that's coming. We don't know if it's going to happen now, and hey, maybe this fake out Ethereum comes back down one final time to $1,700 and then goes, or it comes, after Bitcoin's halving, because there's too much excitement, there's too much momentum, there's too much institutional money coming into the utility right now, and just all the news is so positive and people are excited. But one project not many people are talking about right now that has yet to see a breakout is internet computer, ICP, guys. Now I have a video dropping on ICP. Maybe you've already seen the video because we got videos in the pipeline to bring you guys the latest and greatest education so you could stay in the know. But this project right here, drastically undervalued. It's at a $2 billion market cap, and the development, the utility behind this project beats virtually everything out there in the blockchain space, and it's still only at $4.50. Now, looking right here, since 4th of September 2021, it's been in a downtrend. You guys can see multiple rejection points on this resistance right here while it's been seeing a sell-off, right? And so you guys can see it just ride this resistance line, and recently it broke out in January of 2023, formed a new high, then another resistance you can see that it's about to test again. And so this would be upwards of $5.30. So how these charts work, it's like dropping a basketball off a building, right? You drop a basketball off a building and it bounces, and boom, it has a bounce, drops again, bounces, drops again, bounces, drops again, bounces, drops again, and then eventually we see a break of resistance, okay? So internet computer might come down lower to 340, maybe all the way back down to the low of September, because it could still be getting suppressed from people that are in Solana that are holding it, because it challenges Solana's utility. So we could see it sell off further. But if Bitcoin continues to rally up, this project eventually, when it breaks this resistance right here, potentially consolidates as support, I would expect this project to spring. So internet computer, amazing project. We're going to talk about more in future videos, but this is what I expect the chart to look like. You know, a little bit of a sell off to the downside. Eventually we're going to break, and when we break, consolidate, then we spring. Because when you look right here, Solana's chart, we saw a downtrend, right? We saw the high of November 2021. You see this resistance right here, multiple points of rejection. Then we see a break of resistance, sell off to the downside, and then we see another spring, right? So you see a break, sell off to the downside, spring up. Revival patterns, right? See the same thing with Star Atlas. Downtrend, multiple points of rejection from the resistance. We see a break, consolidation. Sometimes they look a little bit different. Like the sell off to the downside is not as deep. You know, sometimes it's just like a symmetrical triangle, or it cools off for a week, and then boom, springs up to test the high of the falling wedge pattern, right? So the high of this was July of 2022. It's coming up here. Now the next stop for Star Atlas would be something like this: potential correction down, consolidation period sideways. If Bitcoin trends up, it could push a little bit higher, right? And it might take, you know, a week, 2 weeks, a month for this project to see new highs, because it's already rallied up from 0.001 to 0.007. So this project right here, no, I'm not buying this project right now because it's up 462%. So it's seen a massive rally, but I do think this project is going to perform well. If you guys remember correctly, I made a video the other day saying that I'm looking at this project right here because this was a breakout pattern. It's consolidating. Sure, it could have gone lower, but we saw massive momentum coming in the gaming space. And sure enough, it went from 0.003 to 0.007. So congratulations to those you guys that spotted this project. Again, don't buy it, don't sell it. I'm just bringing you the news. I'm showing you what's happening in the space. It's up 156%. And so we see the same thing happening right here with Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin is seeing a breakout from this falling resistance right here of August of 2021. You see it, multiple points of rejection, right? Multiple points of rejection, a breakout. Now, how high will this breakout go before we see a sell-off to the downside and then a further spring to the upside? I don't know. It's anyone's guess, but this is what the charts look like, guys. Eventually, the momentum shifts from the favor of the bears to the bulls. And how we spot that is we look at breakouts. We trade breakouts, okay? So if you want to be a day trader, you trade breakouts. Now, this is a breakout right here. Dogecoin just broke out in November, beginning of November, and it's rallying right now. Now, sure, we could see a rejection here soon. I think that might happen at 10 cents. Maybe we just consolidate at 10 cents for a little bit, then push higher. But Dogecoin, massively bullish. The reason why is Elon Musk. When Elon Musk starts tweeting about crypto again, what's his favorite project? It's Dogecoin. And so on X, right, when he starts announcing his payment platform, because he's trying to turn that into the WeChat of China, which project do you think is going to get the most support on that? Is it going to be Bitcoin? Of course, it might have Bitcoin, but don't know Dogecoin. Dogecoin's his favorite project. So once Dogecoin starts to run, then the meme coin rally starts, because then the money flows from Dogecoin. When we see Dogecoin go up and then Dogecoin cool off for an extended period of time, that money flows out of Dogecoin into Shiba Inu and into other meme coins. So just be ready for that, guys. Get ready for Dogecoin breakout. Now let's go back here and let's look at Solana compared to Internet Computer. Look at the difference in the charts here. Solana's having its breakout. Internet Computer hasn't had its breakout yet. Once Internet Computer breaks this descending resistance right here and it snaps, this project's going to run really quick. Again, no guarantees here, but the chart is looking bullish as soon as we see a breakout. Now, Dogecoin, okay, Star Atlas is already on a rally. I'm not buying Star Atlas right now. Honestly, look at the RSI. It's in 81 right here. And so it's in overbought conditions. So we look at the RSI on a lot of these projects. We look for cool off periods, consolidation periods to find good entry positions in them. Now, getting into the major news of this video, Mastercard coming to XRP. Prominent developer is teasing a major upgrade. In a post that was shared on XUMM, I think it's like Zoom. I'm just call it Zoom Wallet. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's their lead developer. He excitedly announced to the community that self-custody is on its way. The announcement featured a screenshot that showed the opinion to make purchases with prepaid XRP, a feature that has yet to drop. And Weisswind posted this saying, right on time for the holidays, the gift of self-custody, NFC hardware wallets ordered with optional prepaid XRP to cover the account reserve, an additional $50 in XRP, no KYC. Full announcement and details coming this week. And so get ready, guys. Payments are, I talked about this in 2020. I walked up to a bank. I pointed an ATM. I said, get ready. My prediction is that a lot of these banks, these payment companies are going to start using XRP to make payments with cards, with ATMs and all that stuff. So we have yet to see the ATMs happen. We'll see if that comes true. But XRP's ledger is increasing payment capabilities. And so this announcement, in addition, users will have access to the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, which is SWIFT, in the single euro payments area, which is SEPA. Due to these integrations, the team behind the XRP Ledger's native wallet classified the partnership as a significant step forward for the XRP Ledger ecosystem. And the founder and lead developer at the company behind Zoom's development stated that blockchain technology has a lot to offer when it comes to making existing payment flows viable. GitHub and Zoom join forces, and they're going to remove most of today's friction by streamlining the on and off ramp process that kicks off many ways for the XRP Ledger to power retail and utility focused endeavors they envisioned years ago. Because, what we strive to do is make crypto easy to understand for all, but what a lot of these payment platforms are doing right now is making crypto accessible for all. When crypto is accessible for all and it's easy for the average everyday retail mom and pop, grandma and grandpa, the cousins, the people that have full-time, real working, productive members of society, unlike us crypto degenerates here, okay, that watch these markets and trade full time. They're actually doing something to help society in the real world. Well, when they're able to get on and understand it and able to purchase with a credit card and use crypto and transact with crypto easily, that is not going to be too late, but it's going to be when the markets are going to be high, right? So once that finally gets adopted and everyone's buying in, that's when we see the corrections. And that's why people call crypto a scam, because they just buy in at the top and they get wrecked every time. Where the people who understand how legit this industry is are subscribing to the channel, liking these videos, and they're getting in early. And so right here, you can see USDC Circle, GateHub issued token. So will USDC, the stablecoin, be on the XRP Ledger, guys? Here's something powerful. We are excited to join forces with Zoom and make it easier for customers to seamlessly transfer funds in and out of their XRP Ledger account straight from Zoom. Any new asset the GateHub lists in the future will also be supported by our on-off ramp, bringing even more value to the ecosystem. And these are hardware wallets, right? They don't work at terminals and ATMs. So this is what a lot of people are asking right now, like, holy crap, this is really happening, but does this work at ATMs? However, in a follow-up, a user declared that debit cards and Zoom is all I want, to which the CEO responded that they are working on it, where debit, Mastercard, self-custody, card authorization with custom on-ledger limits on your account using a hook revealed is coming. So that's happening here soon. It's going to be powerful. Now, USDC, let's talk about the stablecoin and the collaboration here, because they take Japan by storm, where Circle and Ripple, right, partner, SBI Holdings, they join forces for this Web3 revolution. What does this mean? Well, in preparation for mainstream adoption of Web3, retail adoption through blockchain technology over in Japan, the leading stablecoin issuer, Circle Internet Financial, they're behind the stablecoin USDC, which is the second largest stablecoin behind Tether, has announced a strategic partnership with SBI Holdings by signing a memorandum of understanding. And according to the announcement that has sparked notable excitement in the Web3 industry, SBI Holdings will help Circle in circulating the USDC stablecoins in the country through its customers. And furthermore, Circle has given SBI Holdings through the SBI Shinsei Bank the right to hold the cash reserves for the USDC holders to enable seamless one-to-one redemptions. And Circle's USDC is marketed as one of the highly liquid stablecoins with cash and cash equivalent assets next to Tether. Now, USDC is more legit than Tether because we can get into that in another video, but SBI Holdings initially collaborated with Ripple in the document that I showed you at the beginning of this video in early 2016 when they announced the creation of SBI Ripple Asia. In 2021, SBI Remit launched a service targeting digital wallets in the Philippines, marking its entry into XRP-based remittances. And they also invested $9 million in Clear Markets to create a cryptocurrency derivatives platform for institutional investors. Additionally, SBI launched VC Trade, a crypto exchange for Japanese retail investors, and LED functioning on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Bitflyer and Kraken, another large exchange. And SBI Group partnered with Ripple to use XRP to expand its international payment and remittances to bank accounts over in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia for workers that want to send money to family members. And in September 6th, in a press statement, SBI disclosed its plan to utilize XRP as a bridge currency between the mentioned countries. So over in the East, guys, this is happening. This is not a rumor here. This is happening. Additionally, it entered into a strategic partnership with Trenglo, a prominent international fund transfer firm, to ensure that recipients receive their transferred funds in the local currency. And the company based its selection of XRP on the token scalability, highlighting its potential to enhance competitiveness within the global payment ecosystem. Additionally, XRP was chosen for its ability to facilitate swift and cost-efficient cross-border payments. Fast, secure. Look right here on SBIVC Trade, right here, Ripple at the top of this. Now, I don't know what this says because each character is like a story, but SBI Remit, SBI VC Trade, XRP. You see Ripple behind XRP, facilitating the bridge, right? XRP is liquidity on the XRP ledger. You see Trenglo right here. Then you see these banks, and then you see the individuals and the countries, guys, the countries' flags right here. Japan welcomes global Web3 companies. As a leading global economy with nearly $5 trillion in gross domestic product, the Japanese government has been working on ensuring growth prospects. And the Web3 and blockchain technology has been identified as crucial elements to enable the exponential growth of the country. As a result, the Japanese regulators have been working on passing clear regulatory rules. For instance, the Japanese government revised the Payment Services Act in June in a bid to establish the proper regulations for stablecoins that are backed by cash in a bid to boost the Web3 local industry. And so the official entrance of Circle's USDC in the Japanese market is an indication of the growing demand for digital assets in the country, and the partnerships with, SBI, with Ripple, and over with central banks over in the East is going to allow the ability to facilitate the liquidity when this industry is ready. Now, I know that you guys are excited about this project. I know that a lot of you guys do hold this project. Again, like we say, don't buy it or don't sell it. But some of you, you do back up the truck for XRP based on your own decision here. It is the largest position in my portfolio, but I do trade other projects that I believe are going to do well. I made a video about the top 10 ISO compliant projects below $1 that are going to do well. And if you guys want to see other projects that we're bullish on, go to bullrunners.com, check it out. You'll be able to discover our top crypto gems and proven strategies to make money online without any previous trading experience. You just click the button on the page, put in your best email address. You'll be subscribed to our video newsletter. It's free to join our Telegram group, and you guys can be notified first when we launch our financial education platform. So we can help you rank up now by making crypto accessible for all and educating you guys on all things you need to know about crypto, providing you with the daily news, and I know you're going to absolutely love it. So if you're bullish, again, comment 777, subscribe to the channel. We're backing up our truck all the way to the bank, grabbing the bags, packing them, stacking them, leaving no bags left behind because we believe the spending power of the dollar is going to continue to go down in value. That's a fact based on inflation. Blockchain technology is going up in interest. That's the truth. And together, we're all going camping on the beaches of the moon. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll see you on bullrunners.com. As always, stay bullish.